Few names in world history carry the same weight and awe as Genghis Khan, the founder of the Mongol Empire. Rising from unimaginable poverty on the harsh steppes of Mongolia, he became the ruler of the largest contiguous land empire ever known. His success was not accidental. It came from his unmatched military brilliance, psychological tactics, disciplined armies, and a unique vision of unity and conquest. This essay provides a full historical overview of Genghis Khan with a deep dive into how he fought, how he built his army, his strategies, discipline, leadership, and how he changed the nature of warfare forever. Genghis Khan was born as Temujin around 1162. His childhood was shaped by constant hunger, tribal violence, betrayal, harsh weather, no formal education, and no stable home. When Temujin's father, Yesige, was poisoned by a rival clan, his family was abandoned by their own tribe. The boy who would become a conqueror spent years starving, hunting wild grass, sleeping in cold winds, and fighting for survival. This period hardened him emotionally and physically. He learned two crucial lessons. 1. No tribe survives without loyalty. 2. Strength must be earned, not inherited. These lessons later shaped his empire. Temujin slowly gathered followers by showing fairness, reward for loyalty, punishment for betrayal, equal treatment of soldiers, and promotion by merit, not family. This was revolutionary. Other tribes promoted based on bloodline. Temujin promoted based on skill, courage, and loyalty. Eventually, Temujin united the major tribes and defeated his main rival, Jamukha. In 1206, during a grand council called the Kurultai, he was proclaimed Genghis Khan, universal ruler. With unity achieved, he turned his focus outward. How Genghis Khan built his army. His army was unlike any other in the world. It was fast, disciplined, organized, ruthless, efficient, loyal. 1. Division system. He reorganized soldiers into Arban, 10 men, Zun, 100 men, Mingan, 1,000 men, Tuman, 10,000 men. This allowed perfect coordination and fast communication. 2. Merit-based leadership. Leaders were chosen based on bravery, intelligence, loyalty, battlefield success, not on noble birth. 3. Mobility. Every soldier had 3 to 5 horses to rotate, light armor, bow and arrows, melee weapons, dried food. This allowed them to ride up to 100 miles a day, far faster than any enemy. 4. Psychological training. His soldiers were trained to show no fear, expect hardship, follow orders instantly, punish betrayal mercilessly. This made them unstoppable. Weapons and technology. Genghis Khan's warriors carried 1. Composite bow. The Mongol bow was the secret weapon, range over 300 meters, powerful enough to penetrate armor, extremely accurate on horseback. 2. Horse warfare. Mongols fought entirely on horseback, enabling fast attacks, quick retreats, sudden flanking, unpredictable movements. 3. Advanced communication. They used flags, drums, fire signals, couriers on horseback. This created one of the world's earliest battlefield communication networks. How Genghis Khan fought, his war strategies. This is the heart of his power. Below are his main tactics that changed history forever. 1. Psychological warfare. Before attacking a city, the Mongols spread fear by sending messages demanding submission, spreading rumors of invincibility, releasing a few survivors to spread terror, showing extreme discipline, using spies to exaggerate their numbers. Many cities surrendered without a battle because of fear alone. 2. Feigned retreat, or fake flight. One of his deadliest tactics. Mongol soldiers pretended to panic, break formation, run away. Enemies believed they were winning and chased them. Then, Mongols turned back suddenly and encircled them. This trick defeated the Jin dynasty armies, Persian forces, Rus princes, and European knights. No army adapted to it quickly enough. 3. 360-degree surrounding attack. Mongols surrounded entire armies or cities. Front attack, sides attack, rear attack. This created chaos and prevented escape. 4. Perfect intelligence network. Genghis Khan established one of the first global spy systems. Scouts, merchants, diplomats, local informers, captured spies forced to work. He gathered information on enemy population, army size, weaknesses, terrain, political conflicts, weather patterns. He never entered battle blind. 5. Siege warfare. People often think Mongols were only horse archers. Wrong. They were masters of siege warfare. They used catapults, battering rams, flaming arrows, gunpowder bombs in China and Persia, smoke tactics, mining under city walls, captured enemy engineers. They learned siege technology from China and applied it everywhere. 6. Speed and surprise. Genghis Khan preferred unexpected attacks, winter attacks, when enemies least expected, night marches, hidden troop divisions. He attacked when enemy generals were at peace, festivals were happening, weather was harsh. This broke the rhythm of traditional warfare. 7. Absolute discipline. Every soldier knew, if you disobey, death. If you abandon your group, death. If you steal from civilians, death. If you betray the Khan, death. This created a perfect chain of command. Major conquests. Below is a summary of how Genghis Khan applied these tactics across his empire. 1. Conquest of northern China. The Jin dynasty had millions of soldiers, fortified cities, heavy armor, advanced weapons. Yet, Genghis Khan defeated them through siege weapons, psychological warfare, fast cavalry, cutting food supplies, destroying reinforcements. The Mongols took city after city. 2. Khwarezm Empire, Persia. One of the biggest empires of the time. A single incident triggered the conquest. The governor of Otran insulted Genghis Khan by killing his traitors. Genghis Khan responded with total war. He used multi-direction invasion, pincer movement, total encirclement, terror campaigns. Cities like Bukhara, Samarkand, and Nishapur fell one after another. His famous line in Bukhara, "I am the punishment of God. If you had not committed great sins, God would not have sent a punishment like me upon you." 3. Invasion of Eastern Europe. Mongol generals Subutai and Jeb, under Genghis Khan's command, invaded Russia, Poland, Hungary. They defeated European knights using speed, feigned retreat, long-range arrows, and perfect timing. Europe had never seen warfare like this. Administrative and political genius. Genghis Khan was not just a warrior, he was a nation builder. 1. Religious freedom. He allowed Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, and shamans to worship freely. 2. Law code, yasa. A strong legal system controlling marriage, theft, troop behavior, diplomacy, trade. 3. Trade and the Silk Road. He protected trade caravans, making the Silk Road safe again. 4. Meritocracy. Competent people, no matter their background, got leadership positions. How Genghis Khan's wars changed the world. Genghis Khan transformed warfare in several ways. Perfected cavalry tactics, invented advanced battlefield communication, used psychological terror strategically, created mobile armies that lived off the land, merged engineering technologies from many civilizations, introduced meritocracy in military command, unified large regions under a single administration. Historians consider him one of the greatest military commanders in human history. Why his army was nearly unbeatable. Summarizing the key reasons. 1. Mobility. The fastest army in the world. 2. Training. Every soldier was born a rider and archer. 3. Strategy. Unmatched intelligence and tactics. 4. Unity. No internal tribal conflicts allowed. 5. Discipline. Strict rules and instant obedience. 6. Fear. Psychological warfare broke opponents quickly. 7. Adaptability. Learned new weapons and tactics fast. Death of Genghis Khan. He died in 1227 during his campaign against the Western Shah. The cause remains a mystery. Injury, illness, accident, or assassination. His burial place is unknown. After his death, his sons and grandsons expanded the empire even further. Conclusion: the legacy of a warrior king. Genghis Khan reshaped warfare, politics, trade, communication, and world demographics. He turned scattered tribes into a global empire. He created armies that moved like storms. He built a system where loyalty mattered more than blood. And he changed the very meaning of power. The story of Genghis Khan is ultimately the story of how a poor nomadic boy became the greatest conqueror the world has ever seen, using not sheer numbers, but unmatched strategy, discipline, and intelligence.